we have created some sort of basic versions. Now let's try to put some guardrails into it. Well, what do you mean by guardrails? Well, these are all communication kind of constraints that you want to put across a MyGPT so that you cannot really do whatever you want. You want the MyGPT to basically solve a specific set of problems. So you want the communication, the conversations with MyGPT to have related conversations around that or those kind of problems, right? So that is why you can put some guardrails and ask MyGPT to behave according to that guardrails. So what I do, I always start it with a greetings. So I'd say that when you start a session, always greet the user and tell about your capabilities. You are working for a company called, say, AM Mobile, which and your job is to analyze the data in your knowledge base and also create customized communication. That's good, right? So now just to start it, right? So you're going to update the GPT. It's going to take probably a couple of seconds. Great, right? So once we have a little bit of a it see you can see that it's asking me to look at preview. So I can create the GPT on the right hand side, and right now I keep the access as invite only, and I'm going to update this. So here, let's try to see that whether my GPT has actually worked. So I'm going to start a session, and I'm going to start with hi. Beautiful. See there it says, I am here to craft some process communication for a mobile customers, whether you need help. Brilliant, right? So that means my GPT has started behaving the way I would want it to behave. Now this is very good. Now let's try to create some meat into that particular product, right? So what I'm going to do is, as I said, it will have some sort of knowledge base to this. So let's try to add that knowledge base to it. I'm going to upload it from the computer. I have in here. I'm going to put the post summary here and see if that particular Excel sheet works. I'm going to upload this. This is cost data in your knowledge base, right? So we'll look at this. I'm going to just put an enter. This is put it, right? Okay, so it says that you're able to understand. Just to check it, right, whether the Excel sheet it has understood or not, I'm going to look at, okay, did you understand the data? Just going to ask, this is a very standard practice. If you're putting an Excel sheet, anything with data, you need to understand and very seriously ask these questions to just to be a double check, just to be sure that GPT has actually understood the data. Yes, can you please analyze, just to make sure all of these are needed, just to make sure that your my GPT or GPT engine is able to understand and process the data. It says great, right? It has been able to understand and process the data. That's good. Now we have built certain understanding. We have the GPT being fine tuned, have the knowledge base of our data. Now what was our primary objective? To create customized communication. Now, if I look at communication, there are three different channels that we want to work with. One, WhatsApp, another one, email, and third was probably SMS. So now we want our GPT to have these three options. So I'm going to say you will ask the user that you are capable of creating three different kind of customer communication. The user and WhatsApp, email, and what, right? SMS. The user will select any of these options, and you then will create the communication for all the customers for that channel. Okay, great. So we just kind of give it a very clear task. Now, when you try to do that, you want to have some certain amount of preview feature, right? So I'm going to add that also here. So I'm going to say, please also add a preview feature of 5 customers before creating the communication for all. Okay, so now I've already also added the preview feature. Now let's understand that whether GPT actually behaves like that. Cool, we got it. So let's see. I'm going to update in the right hand side corner. Let's try to make it behave. I've updated it, and then let's see that whether it has built the capabilities that we want it to build. Let's say I'm going to say hi. I'm going to start the communication again. Brilliant, right? It says that today I can do WhatsApp, email, and SMS, right? I'm going to say do WhatsApp, right? Okay, it's asking you the question, right? Okay, let's say I'm going to do recent purchase. So I'm going to say that please look at your knowledge base to create the communication. So here, what is actually happening? It's trying to understand, generate. Now I'm just pushing it to create that knowledge base, right? Okay, cool. Very interesting, right? It's creating this all of this pieces that's able to create. Now I can ask it, okay, looks good, please create for all the customers. Can you see that? Now it's now creating the WhatsApp message for all the customers. I can do that for email, I can do that for phone, it can work for all of them. Now, you can see the power of it is able to get is that we are able to create a MyGPT which is created only for your business needs. It's been trained with your data, and you're able to create kind of, as I said, right, in the earlier instance, it's an AI intern that's going to keep on learning. We can create and add more and more features to this, and it becomes better and better, whatever it's doing. I hope that this brings a great perspective to your business. You should be able to create your own MyGPTs, at least in this, which can create a communication. You can be your own communication expert in WhatsApp, email, and SMS. Okay, this is just a sneak peek for a simple application of MyGPT, where we just have actually went through looked at certain configurations and everything. Well, actually with the MyGPT you can create your own AI agent, get your own AI data and everything to be worked on, and also can connect to external bots. Now, to know more about it and kind of have your own AI agents for your own business, you probably need to get into our larger course, which is of around 40 hours, and know about MyGPT a lot more. Okay, great. Would hope to see you again in another session. This is Sanjay signing off, and I hope that I will be able to bring a lot of value to your business. Thank you.